Magical Butterfly Spirit here with your Sagittarius reading for the month of October. Let's get started. Patreon. Just finished the that Betty Boop reading. That was good. It was good. It's about being a superstar. Don't know what I'm gonna title it yet though. There we go. This is clove essential oil. I usually rub essential oil on my hands before I get started. I keep clove in here. I keep peppermint in here. And I love the smell. There's one reading I did where I was going crazy because I kept smelling Christmas. And I was like, what is that, clove? And then I went to a crystal shop like that weekend and they were selling clove. I was like, I'm definitely picking this up, even though it was overpriced. But that's another story. All right. All right, so let's see what we have for you, Sagittarius. We have the moon, King of Wands. I love this deck. And I'm truly enjoying using this deck. Cat in a tinfoil hat. Amy, if you're watching this, thank you. You're the reason that guided me to this deck. The star. The emperor in the, no, up, also. Emperor upright. Emperor upright. The Ace of Wands. The Empress. What? We got ourselves a pair. Cha-ching. Emperor and Empress. And we have the Knight of Cups. I forgot to mention, this reading is for Sagittarius Sun. And that's it. Sagittarius Sun, Sagittarius, not rising, not moon, not Venus, Jupiter, Mars and Sagittarius. Sorry, the cards are talking to me, telling me where to go, where they want to go. My way or the highway? Yep, thought so. To inflame. Hmm. I've been picking up twin flame energy. I couldn't figure out who it is. It's the Sagittarius sun. I keep wanting to say Sagittarius rising. Oh, they're saying not for everybody. Not all Sagittarius risings. Childish behavior. Friends with benefits. Okay, Sagittarius, this is what I got for you. You guys are in a situation you might not like. There's a this is a twin flame reading, and twin flames tend to get complicated. And when I say complicated, this is complicated. It's reminding me of the reading I did where from single to as complicated. I think we found our perpetrators. I think we found the people who that reading was for. I have here the Emperor and the Empress, divine masculine and divine feminine energy, along with the twin flame card. That is not something that comes up in my readings where the Emperor, the Empress, and the twin flame card comes into play. I might get the twin flame card and a divine masculine card, for example. But um, yeah. So this is definitely a twin flame energy, divine partner energy, however you want to flip it, because I know some people don't believe in twin flames, but there's a duality. Put it that way. There's a divine masculine energy and a divine feminine energy. And then we also have friends with benefits. And that's where the complication comes in. Because you can't keep running away from this relationship. Either decide if you want to be with this person or not. You keep putting obstacles in the way to prevent this relationship from happening. And if you don't want this relationship, then kudos to you. You don't have to be in any relationship, even if it's divinely guided. You have the choice to be in it. However, you putting obstacles in the way is not cool, because it's confusing the heck out of your spirit team. They don't know what you want, therefore they don't know what to give you. And you are a great manifester, and you're manifesting complicated relationships in your life, not just with this person, but with other people as well, because you don't know what you want. Figure out what you want, and ye shall receive it. And if you keep projecting what you don't want, ye shall receive that as well. It's all on you. And I know you're like, that's not fair. I'm honestly looking at this card and it looks like you're coming after me. You might be feeling that's not fair, that it's all on me, but you have to take responsibility for your actions, and you can't keep putting it on the other person. They're not innocent, but they're not guilty either. The same way you're not innocent, but you're not guilty either. It has to do with not knowing what you want. You want them, but you want freedom. You want them, but you're not sure they're the one. You want them, but you keep playing games. You have the Ace of Wands in reverse. Communication has gone bloop, 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 bloop. And that's why he's on the top of the what is this called? This thing, that disarrangement. I don't know what this is called. The top of the, forget it. Forget it. That's why it's on the top, because it's communication. The Ace of Wands in reverse going right into the King of Wands. Going right into the Emperor and the Star. And you might be saying, what does that mean? It means that the communication has affected everything. It's like it's okay. This is what it looks like to me. Let me turn this around. Hope you can see that. I think so. Okay, so this is what it looks like to me. You have your divine partnership on this side that you've been avoiding. And you've been throwing curveballs as an excuse to avoid it. And you're pretending like you're not doing it when really you are. Again, you're not guilty, you're not innocent, they're not guilty, they're not innocent. It's just you're confused by the situation, right? And on this side is all the fun side. This is where you have your friends with benefits. You might be having them as a friend with benefits, or somebody else. This is where you have your rebounds. This is where you have your the sneaky links. This is where you have the not fun relationships, but not a full connection relationship is on this side. And then you're asking yourself, how excuse me, that's burping. That's confirmation I'm right, but I do apologize. You're asking yourself, how come I'm still single? Or how come I'm meeting all these douchebags? Or how come blah blah blah, right? You're manifesting this to avoid this. You need to decide once and for all if you truly want this or not. This divine partnership. If you don't, that's okay. They'll be taken out of the picture and somebody else will be put in. Two of Cups, look at that. Somebody else will be put in. It won't be your divine partner, but it will be a divine partner. It won't be the, but it'll be a. You know, you're not settling in any way. It just won't be this, right? And then once you make that decision and make space for somebody else, all this goes away. Or you choose to be with this person, you make the decision, and all this goes away. All the BS goes away. But as long as you linger in a place of doubt of this relationship, you're going to get stuck in the foolishness. or the singleness, or the why do I keep linking up with all the jerks and the idiots and the F boys or the pick me girls, you know? So make a decision. Use this time period in the month of October where you're in Libra season, you have Venus in retrograde. Use this time period to reflect on what you really want in a future relationship. Once you make that decision, it won't be complicated anymore. And because this is a situation where you're mirroring each other, once you accept this, they will accept this. If you keep going back and forth with how you feel about it, they're going to continue to go back and forth with it as well. And if you decide you no longer want it, you need to have a conversation with this person and let them go. So your Two of Cups can come in. And so their Two of Cups could come in as well, because you're being selfish right now, either way. You're holding everybody in limbo. Again, you're not doing this on purpose. This is not like I'm like shaming you. Shame on you. No, it's not like that. This is like you didn't know. And how could you know? You're stuck with the person. That's not what I'm trying to say. You're connected to this person and you love them. You spend a lot of time with them in the 5D in your dreams, and not nearly enough time with them in the 3D. And it's causing you a lot of confusion. So you don't know what to do. Therefore, you're attempting to live your life. But again, by avoiding this situation, you're manifesting this complications here and also here. So I just heard set things right. And the way to set things right is to make a decision on who you want, what you want, and how you want it. They're saying use the positive energy of being bossy. Going back to my dark feminine energy reading I did a week or so ago, which I'll link. All right, Sagittarius, that's your reading for October. Thank you so much for watching. Please like, subscribe. Every like and subscribe that I receive helps this video reach more people and help my channel grow. And until next time, bye-bye. Should I do an extended? Yes, do an extended. High Priestess. Five of Cups. Can we pause and take a look at this Five of Cups? That is the most guilty Five of Cups I have ever seen. The Queen of Wands. They're saying Twin Flame is still on the table. Okay. Anything else? Friends with Benefit is still on the table. You want me to do it this way? The Magician. I was actually wondering how come the Magician didn't come out. And we have another pair. We have the Magician and we have the High Priestess. Yo, you cannot make this up. And I have the Five of Swords and the Five of Cups. This twin flame is psychically entwined. And this twin flame is, wow. This is a highly powerful psychic being in each one of them who uses words to create their world, and neither one of them know how powerful they are. Who constantly hurt each other with those words and with those actions. Let's see what else we got here. The Sun. If you were wondering how this relationship would turn out if you give in, let go of control, and give in to what you truly desire, it will be a very successful relationship. There would be bumps along the way because you both stubborn as F, and you both have complications in your life. One's family related, one's personal related. But here's the thing. Did I talk about this? I talked about this in another reading. All right. You're trying to do this yourself. Take care of you and all your issues by yourself, whatever issues it is. They're trying to take care of themselves, their issues, and whatever it is. And you think, once I get my shit together, then I could be in this relationship. But what you guys are not realizing, together, you guys can take care of your shit together. You are powerful together. The high priestess and the magician. And we had the emperor and the empress. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. And what's standing out to me is the heart card that's flying out of the magician's hands. This person loves you dearly, but you see how they're in the dark? They don't even want to admit it to themselves. I feel like you who are watching this know how you feel about them, but because you don't know how they feel about you, you're being purposely left in the dark. Your intuition is telling you one thing, but what you're seeing play out in the real world is telling you something else, which is causing the confusion that you've been experiencing and causing this I don't know if I want to be with him, I don't know energy that I picked up in the initial reading. Communication is the key. Queen of Wands. And when you guys don't communicate, the relationship, there is a relationship, but it's not the same. Five of Swords, Five of Cups, mental turmoil, and mental heartache and emotional heartache and pain, and going back and forth because there's no communication on the board. Versus here where there's communication. The Hierophant in reverse. You're This is not a traditional relationship because you guys are not traditional people, but you're trying to force a traditional situation on people who are against the norm. That's never going to work. You don't have to get married to be with somebody forever. I just heard Oprah and Stedman. Like, do you? Some people poly works. Like, do whatever is. If an open relationship works for you guys, then be in an open relationship. But you guys will never know if you don't talk. Or maybe an open relationship won't work for you guys, and but one person wants it. But again, you won't know unless you guys talk. And then maybe when that person realizes you're not cool with the open relationship, or you're the one who wants the open relationship and they're not cool with it, and once you guys talk, they go, you know what, maybe we'll try it your way. But you won't know. You won't know unless you talk. That's the key. Talk. The Hangman in reverse. Your spirit team is so fed up with you guys. They're like, get it together. They say, we brought you the person of your dreams, and you're screwing it up because you're of inaction. But they're saying, that's all right. We'll take care of it for you. And you might have heard me say before, the easy way or the hard way. And when spirit comes in, it's usually the hard way for us, because they're not they're just brutal. They just get things done. It doesn't matter how it gets done, they're gonna get it done. And they're gonna get things done. The Four of Swords, this is gonna play out in your dreams. So they're at least they're gonna be nice about it. They're gonna get things done where the healing and the communication gets done in both of your sleep. And they're hoping that the 5D communications brings this about, because then if not, they're gonna have to be more rootless. But either way, they said either way, they're saying things has to be cleared up. And if you're here on the extended, then there's a good chance you actually want this relationship. Because I was saying in the YouTube video, make a decision. Either you want it or you don't. And if you decide to come watch the extended, there's a good chance you want it. So I'm assuming that you do. So they're saying, if things don't clear up on its own through this path, through this psychic path in the 5D, they're gonna get more drastic, because they want you guys to have this. You're both manifesting each other. Spread. That's the word I couldn't remember. This is a tarot spread. Wow. Took me 15 minutes. Oh, Queen of Pentacles. Oh man, the money y'all will bring together, because you guys would inspire each other to be the best person you are. Nine of Pentacles versus when you're not together. Nine of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, I would strength card. You need a lot of strength for this, because this is complicated. There's some things blocking you. I just heard this card fell out, and for some reason I saw a child. There might be children in play here. There's a relationship has to end for this to continue, for this to happen. My throat chakra is closing. They don't want me to say that. Something has to end. They rather me say that. Something has to end for this to happen. And that's what's going to be playing out in the dreams. Whatever toxic pool, energy, whatever that's holding this up. Again, I'm assuming that you guys both want this relationship. or you wouldn't be watching the extended unless you just like hanging out with me. But if you guys both want this relationship, but you guys both aren't admitting it to each other, your spirit teams and your ancestors, especially your ancestors. I see somebody like a female ancestor. They're working on each other, both of your behalf, because your ancestors watching over them, their ancestors are watching over you, and you got your ancestors are both talking to each other like family reunions. Like it's like your ancestors are like, they haven't got here yet, but we don't need them. We'll communicate with each other. We're family. They just haven't figured it out yet. So until you guys figure it out, they don't want me to say plotting, planning, scheming. For some reason they're okay with the word scheming. They're scheming to get you guys together. If you're experiencing a lot of dreams with them in it, this reading is for you. Six of Pentacles. If you were worried about your finances will be fine. The Eight of Wands, in the Eight of Wands sideways. There's something being held up that's for a reason. It has to do with your finances. It's not a bad thing. It's just like we're waiting for this. We're waiting for whatever was. Something bad was happening towards you on a magical level. They're waiting for that to stop, like cycle out, because it was already stopped. Like the plug was pulled, but it needs to cycle out. And then once it cycle out, your finances will be better, more stable. Interesting. Eight of Wands and the Eight of Cups. Queen of Pentacles and the Queen of Wands. Five of Cups and the Five of Swords. There's a lot of duality in this reading. Whew. You're being Sagittarius. I was not expecting this. You're being guided from a toxic environment, a toxic work environment. This work environment is what's been holding up everything, part of what's been holding up everything. And once this is gone, the balance in your finances will happen or improve. Page of Swords. Take better care of yourself mentally. Meditate or talk to a therapist or write in a journal or something. But do it now before things escalate. I'm seeing like somebody who dips in and out of depression, and they're saying if you avoid it now by doing the practices that you do, your self-care practices, then it won't go deeper than where it is. And they said that's it, wrap it up. Sagittarius. Y'all reading was fun. The duality is crazy. Hold up, just for fun. Five of Swords, Five of Cups. We had Queen of Wands, Queen of Pentacles. I just want to do a overview before I put these cards away. We had the King of Wands in the last reading. Yeah, I'll keep it up. Okay, here's the duality cards. So in case you guys are wondering, is this a twin flame reading? Yes, it is. We have the Magician and the High Priestess. We have the King of Pentacles and the Queen of Pentacles. The Five of Swords and the Five of Cups. Normally that's not considered duality, but there's too many coincidences to ignore that. The King of Wands and the Queen of Wands. The Eight of Cups and the Eight of Wands. And also the Emperor and the Empress. And I think I put the Empress back. I mean the Emperor back. Let me get the hip. Where did he go? He's hiding. Are you hiding, sir? Here we go. The Emperor and the Empress. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pairs. 5 pairs on the table. Twin flames on the top. And they're kind of telling me the friends of benefit is the reverse energy of twin flames. So I don't know if we want to count that or not. But this is a very special union, and you should really consider the steps. Don't dismiss it so easily. It's always your choice, but because of how high vibrational it is, don't dismiss it so easily. And they're also telling me because of how high vibrational it is, don't cut the cord. Even if you choose not to be in this relationship, don't cut the cord. Lax the cord so it's not tight around you. So you could go about your life, but this is a cord you can't cut. This is a divine cord. All right, Sagittarius. Thank you for allowing me to read for you. And until next time, bye bye.